Good evening and thanks for joining us. 6 men have been found guilty of sexually exploiting 7 young girls in Rotherham between 1998 and 2002. They deliberately targeted the young girls because they knew they were vulnerable and hung around outside their schools, the local park or at the bus stops to entrap them.
Masood Malik, Aftab Hussain, Abid Sadiq and Shiraz Hussain were found guilty along with 2 others who can't be named for legal reasons after a 6-week trial at Sheffield Crown Court. In a moment, we'll hear from the solicitor who represents some of the victims. But first, Mark Ansell has our top story.
The 4 men who destroyed the lives of 7 girls and brought shame to Rotherham. Masood Malik, Aftab Hussain, Abid Sadiq and Shiraz Hussain's crimes included the rape, indecent assault and abduction of children. 2 other perpetrators cannot be named for legal reasons. The court heard how the 7 vulnerable girls were deliberately targeted for the sole purpose of becoming sexual objects for the men.
We're obviously very pleased with the convictions and particularly pleased for the victims who have been so brave, often confronting something that happened many years ago now, even as far back as 1998, and they've shown great bravery to come forward and deliver their evidence.
This case is part of a much bigger, wider investigation into historic cases of child grooming in Rotherham. It's called Operation Stovewood and involves 200 police officers working day and night trying to bring perpetrators to justice.
Many became addicted to drink and drugs, having been introduced to these when they were very young as part of the grooming process.
Operation Stovewood was set up following the Alexis J report, which was published 5 years ago, uncovering the shocking scale of child grooming in the town between 1997 and 2013. The National Crime Agency estimates that in that time there were more than 400 grooming gang members who abused 1,500 victims in Rotherham. A total of 20 men have now been brought to justice for child grooming in Rotherham as part of the Operation Stovewood investigation. But the National Crime Agency say they're only a quarter of the way through their work. So there'll be many more cases coming to Sheffield Crown Court over the next few years. Mark Ansell, BBC Look North, Sheffield.